What's poppin', guys? You know me, I'm not stopping. You know what I'm doing? Okay, sorry, that was a bad rhyme. But anyway, Star Fusion here, aka the Indian Samurai. And today I'm gonna talk about that time, or more like a collection of stories, of not a Beyblade club that we had at school in 5th grade, but it was kind of just a thing between me and my friends that we did every day, like all every day for like 6 months, and we really enjoyed it. And we had some crazy stories about it, so let's get into it. So yeah, this all takes place like in the end of summer 2019, and I just got back from England. I was there, on like semester with my brother and his girlfriend and her family. And so that was kind of good, Nothing really happened on that trip, so I don't have any story names on that. But when I got back to, not school, but I went like to, what is it called? I don't really know what it's called. Like, it's not an after school thing, it's just, you can put your kids there to, while you work, and they can like play with each other and, play games and stuff like that. And anyway, so this particular day, we actually were watching the Beyblade anime on, the big screen. So it was kind of exciting. And then me and my other friends that was also there, I was in 5th grade, 11 at the time, and me and my other friends were like 10 because they were 1 year younger at me at this time. Like, thought it'd be fun to, bring our Beyblades. And yeah, so we did that, and we actually had like a big Beyblade tournaments, like people want to be winning each other and stuff like that. So it was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it, and I was kind of known because I had like back in the day I had those like Shogun steel Beyblades, and if you don't know what that is, you basically just slap two pieces of metal together and you can use that as a Beyblade. And that made me really strong. My Beyblade was like stronger than everybody else, so I was kind of the strongest at my school at the time. So yeah, and stuff like that. Even when school finally started, like we ended up doing that like every single break. We had like a upside down frisbee that we used to Beyblade in, and for a while it was quite fun. We got some dirty stories about that I'm about to tell tomorrow. So I'm about to tell like I did something that I'm not very proud of. But anyway, I'm gonna tell that then. But this is about like one of my pettiest moments. And, I was undefeated for a while. And, I had my Beyblade. Like I said, I had one of the Shogun Steel dual metal Beyblades. And I had that for a while. And I was on top. Every time someone would ask, I would say I'm the Dragon Emperor, and that was my nickname at our Beyblade thing. I was the Dragon Emperor because both of my Beyblades were dragons themes. I had like El Drago and I had like Shogun String Dragoon, so it was quite fun. And one day one of my friends, will just call him King for now. He he got his old Beyblade, and he thought that he was undefeated, like he was really him. So the week before, he told us that he ordered the Beyblade online, and we were kind of excited about it. And that Friday, I had my Beyblades to school, and on my way home, I like dropped my Beyblade, and my tip fell off, and it broke. So I could really use that, and that was like one of my best performer tips that I have ever had on a Beyblade. So that was really fudging sad. That it was kind of ironic that I did that before like a deciding match between me and my other friend. But anyway, I scrapped together something I actually used, like the armor from another Beyblade to put on another like metal piece, and they were not supposed to go together. I just pressed them together, and it worked. So I had that for a bit, and the next week rolled around. That friend came with his Beyblade, and we started one-ing. And first off, I were actually really petty, and I did some cringe here. But anyway, when I was beginning to lose, I started like screaming, like seriously, like how they do it in the anime. They scream and they gain more power to the Beyblade, and I thought I was them, I thought I was him. So I did that, and I basically just cringed my whole friend group out. But I actually ended up winning, so that was, kind of funny. But like I said, it was kind of cringy. It was a close one. And anyway, so I did that first match, and second match I ended up losing. I don't really know why. Maybe he cheated or something. No, but he had more life after death than my Beyblade did. That is what it's called in Beyblade terms. Sorry, I'm such a nerd. But anyway, let's continue. Yeah, so he won the next round, right? And I got mad, and I was like, man, I can't lose this. I'm the top blader. I can't lose this. So the final round rolled around. I stood at a stance. I reached my hand out, and I was about to pull the cord super hard. And that's what I did. I pulled the cord super hard, and our Beyblades started spinning. They started hitting each other. They actually hit each other pretty hard. They were like, with the frisbee hitting the quarters, not the quarters, but like, it was more like edges, they were kind of extended out, so our Beyblades didn't like go out on the concrete or anything. But anyway, we continued doing it. That sounded really wrong. Wait, we continued our Beyblades continued fighting, and you know what? Guess what? I started screaming again. I really thought I was him, and it was really fudging cringe, and I am kind of embarrassed about it. But anyway, I started doing that. I was like, I can't lose, I can't lose. Of course, in Swedish, because I am Swedish. And guess what? I lost. I fudging lost. I won't say the F word because I don't swear that often on the internet. But I lost, so that fudging sucked. And yeah, I just got embarrassed because I screamed, and one of my crushes was actually there, so I kind of just made a mess of myself if that's the word. But anyway, yeah, and that friend actually ended up, becoming the new champion, and I felt quite bad for a bit. But then I got my new Beyblade, and I kicked his ass the next time. I got a new Beyblade. I got back I got a better tip to my Dragoon. I kicked his ass once more, and I became the undefeated king again. But anyway, moral of the story: don't scream don't be screaming like you're in an anime, because that's really cringe, and you don't want people thinking bad about you, especially if you're in that age group, because then you might lose some friends over it, and that's not good. But anyway, that's my video for today. I got some other videos about that tomorrow, or some of our darkest secrets that I'm about to tell, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!